It's BudPod 44.
Peek of boo.
Peek of boo.
Peek of boo.
Like the whole time it's peek o boo. Like 10 o'clock.
Yes, filet o fish.
Filet o fish, yes.
Yes,
peek o boo.
Yeah. Anything with an A or an O is of.
Yeah.
Sorry to let you know.
Is
but
of.
Boogavloo, all of it. It's I don't know if it's an age I don't know if it's an age thing. I don't think I could be tricked by peekaboo now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just think I could give it the benefit of it. I could sort of suspend my disbelief in the past. And well, give it a try. Give it a try. Cover your eyes, and on my go, say, Felipe's gone.
Do you think you can't be tricked by peekaboo or not delighted by it?
Yeah.
These are different things.
It would be a terrifying thing for someone to suggest on a date. Should we go for a couple of drinks and then should we do peekaboo or something?
Or just while you're having the drinks? Let's play peekaboo.
Let's just play peekaboo. Let's do a few trust
exercises. Been years.
Let's do a few trust exercises.
Oh no, that is serial killer shit.
Let's do some drama warm-ups. Bella Signore. Your turn.
I don't know that one.
Oh, there's so many. I
only know Zip Zap Boing.
Oh, Zip Zap Boing.
Zip,
big
boing.
Big booty. To be honest, none of these are much weirder than
E-E-E-N-E. You remember that one?
No. That struck fear in my heart.
R-G-Y, energy.
Oh, that does sound familiar. That sounds very church group adjacent. It's not that much weirder than just a normal concept of like a dinner date, is it? Of just, I'd like to sit opposite you while you try to put pasta in your head. Like, is peekaboo much stranger than that?
I'd like to watch you chew.
Yeah, I'd like to watch you do the thing you do to not die. That'd be really handy.
Chew in front of me.
Let's do some survival techniques. Why don't you try eating this pasta? Perhaps with an egg.
That sounds like game tutorial.
Yeah. Survival techniques tonight, Queen. Survival techniques tonight, Queen.
That's so horrible.
Yeah.
It's so horrible to say. Let's just play peekaboo. Here's an idea.
It's terrifying manic pixie dream man behavior. What did play peekaboo? Behind a tree.
Are there some good manic pixie dream men examples from fiction? There must be a fucking load, surely. I mean, I say
the fucking
4.
Pied Piper, just horrible, awful people. Pennywise the clown.
No, that doesn't count. Like people accuse Pennywise, like you're. Oh, I'm in the sewer. How so quirky.
Well, that's it. That's the most similar behavior I can sort of imagine. So whenever I was watching New Girl, I was like, oh, it's about these guys who basically live with the female Pennywise. A shape-shifting clown who on this occasion looks like Zooey Deschanel with big glasses.
New Girl is a sitcom about some guys who live with a Pennywise.
Yes. Who's that girl? It's Clown. I mean, that's the opening credits. It's just 4 guys and a clown. 3 guys and a clown.
As a kid, I do remember finding the DVD cover for Amélie very unsettling. Just their like big weird eyes. It's very like zoomed in, and it looks like it's a painting, but also a photo at the same time. It's kind of horrible.
It's because she's got the facial expression of Mr. Bean. It's French. It's French Mr. Bean.
It's Mademoiselle Bean.
Mademoiselle Bean, Amélie. And she doesn't
Mademoiselle Haricot.
She doesn't like her creme brulee, so she tries to put it in someone's handbag. And that's why she doesn't have any fucking dialogue. Because she's a shy chocolatier who lives with a teddy bear or whatever the fuck the plot was.
Are you suggesting that something happened on Mr. Bean's holiday in France and he had an illegitimate daughter?
Yeah, and when he found out about her, it was like when Forrest Gump reunites with Ginny. And he was like,
yeah.
Is she like me? Or is she smart? But you can tell there were signs of that in the film. She rides a bicycle, but with an armchair on top. Yeah.
And she has a pate goose stuck on her head at some point.
Yes. Yeah, the foie gras scene is so funny, yeah.
Mademoiselle Haricot.
But you find it every time you go through like Paris, there's loads of caricature artists and all their example pictures are of Amélie.
Yeah. Just once it would be nice to not have to see another one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always Brad Pitt, Mr. Bean. And they're never updated.
Tom Cruise.
They're never updated. There's been no. Like you go, Ryan Gosling still hasn't made the cut. It's very stuck in the 80s.
Fuck, that's a good point. Yeah, and it's also like, it would be so weird if you walked past and you saw like 90s Mr. Bean, 90s Tom Cruise, 90s Jennifer Aniston, maybe a Samuel L. Jackson is in there, sure. But then you look and you go, hang on, that's Brad Pitt from Fury.
Yeah, or like, F1. F1 Brad Pitt, like recent Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Or their only most recent person is like Marine Le Pen. And you go, what's she doing in Leicester Square? Has she been to Leicester Square? It's her kicking a football.
Driving a little go-kart.
Yeah.
With like waving a French flag. You think she's been. She
has to have been here. Yeah.
What if it was Brad Pitt, but in his costume from Burn After Reading? So you're like, that's quite a niche film. I mean, it was a big film, but to choose it for the drawing is...
really, some really niche Brad Pitt titles there. Yeah, well done them.
Here's a fun idea. A big, like, kind of... the drawing room of a manor house, like a French aristocrat's house. So it's all ornate and there's like chairs and chaises longues everywhere and a roaring fire. And there's a load of naked people with like glittery masks about to do a kind of eyes wide shut orgy. Yeah. And they're all doing zip zap boing before the orgy in a big circle just to get loosened up.
I guess you'd have to warm up. Why wouldn't you? That's sort of a group foreplay sort of thing. Big booty, big booty, big booty. Big booty, big booty, big booty number 1, big booty number 6. Yeah, that sort of thing. But you don't know if it's referring to a person with a large ass or just the game in play.
So people keep looking. Is it? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, regular ass. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. And just people going... And you're like, is that are you practicing? Is that like a cunnilingus? Are you doing is that like a vibrations thing?
What someone going, me, 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 me. Suck me, 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 me off. Practicing making requests. Trying to build up confidence.
This is such a terrible blend of sounds that I've got of you riffing on the content of a sex party and any potential sound bleed I've got in the next door where the wretch is watching Matilda again. Oh no! Every day, every evening, just before bedtime, he's allowed to watch a bit of TV, and every time it's Tim Minchin's Matilda. It's every...
Nice.
But just chanting British children. We discussed this last week, but it's just... And so all I've got in my head all day is just all their songs of just... Children are disgusting, bogies and cum. Children are so wicked, newts and slugs and frogs and semen. Children are so vile, piss and semen, shits and fart. Like, it's just chanting kids. That's what every song of Matilda is that. How gross kids are.
Well, I love the idea of like someone being like, who's got the room in the condo next door? Oh, it's this British comedian. He's coming over for the festival. Yeah, he's just blasting all hours, just spooky British kids chanting.
He just loves Matilda.
Creepy,
he loves Matilda.
Yeah. So he's watching the Tim Minchin musical, not the movie classic.
Not the he's seen the movie classic. He's seen the 90s one with Danny DeVito. Do you know what? I couldn't tell you a single other cast member in that film. Danny DeVito's, the mum in that, so who's married to Danny DeVito, is his now ex-wife in real life, but was married to him, the waitress from Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were a power couple for a long, long time. Then Miss Honey looks like a movie star. Looks like you've seen her in dozens and dozens of things, and you just.
I was going to say,
it was just Matilda.
Oh man, the curse.
I find this with a lot of Disney stuff. Whenever you look up like the cast, especially of the animated films, you go, oh, where do I know that voice from? And with the exception of Toy Story, it's like they're not usually famous people, like ever. It's always really strange.
You'll get some guy who lives in like this amazing house in LA, and the guy's house looks like Troy McClure's house in The Simpsons. You know, like all sweeping modern architecture and like a jacuzzis and a water feature, and it'll just be from like golden age of animation voiceover jobs.
Yeah,
just tons of voiceovers.
Well, Flake, who is the main character in A Bug's Life, he's played by Dave Foley, who's one of the guys from Kids in the Hall. But you go, that was so 80s. Like,
yeah.
They expected his career to maybe be as big and worldwide in the 90s, but that's a very strange choice. I think Finding Nemo's got a really strange cast when you look back, because it's like Albert Brooks and Ellen. I like the two leads.
They did seem to go through a phase of being like, oh, there's people who, proportionately to how famous they are, they don't cost that much. Yeah, because it's a day, and we won't make them do a single fucking retake unless they want to. Like, we've got no hold over them, not for this amount of money for one day. But if we stick their names on billboards, people will go, I'm sorry, who's in a film together?
Yeah.
And then they'll come see Finding Nemo.
Maybe that's why Ellen's character, Dory, keeps like forgetting everything. It was just Ellen just not learning her lines. That was just it. And they were like, we're not even going to retake this. They
just said, we're building it in post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's like my, obviously it's worth remembering I'm in Sydney at the moment, for anyone who is unaware of why we're doing this remotely. But my favourite Australia-based story.
Glenn's hiding out so his kid can watch Matilda more often on the run.
Yeah. There's upstairs is a Nazi commandant going, you're harbouring comedians. Oh, you're not? And there's like a French guy like with a tear rolling down his cheek, just pointing at the floorboards of where you can audibly hear kids' Netflix. My favourite Australia story I've heard recently is Marlon Brando when he was filming Island of Dr. Moreau. I think this was during a particularly hazy phase of his life with regards to either drink or drugs, I'm not sure. But he was so like unreliable on set that he literally had like an earpiece where they fed him his lines. This is like the 1960s and 1970s, but an earpiece was just feeding him his lines and he was just saying them verbatim. But verbatim. So why should I say verbatim?
Verbatim. It's a new drug that you can try. It helps you speak verbatim.
That was so weird. It's like I read the word in my head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like a humiliating moment at school where I accidentally said, having to read aloud from a book, and I said misled instead of misled. And everyone laughed, but it was like, what would you fuckers have done? What would you fuckers have done?
Misled. I said subtle once. Terrible.
Subtle. Oh, yeah, a kid in fucking like, it was like genuinely like year 10 said the River Thames, and it was like, we're in London, you fuck. We're in London, you fuck.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
That's not good.
So, anyway, he's just repeating what is in his earpiece. But the radio kept picking up like police chatter from police radios. So apparently, in between like lines of dialogue in the Island of Dr. Moreau, he was just suddenly going, "There's been a robbery at Woolies." it's like something from The Simpsons.
Do you know that thing of in The Godfather where they just had people's lines taped on their faces?
No, what is this true?
So there's that tracking shot where Marlon Brando's walking through the party and the camera is on him and you just see the backs of everyone else who he's saying, "Thank you for coming, so good to see you." they've got their lines like taped to their chests or like on post-it notes on
like
their
they're
face.
they're playing Heads Up on Boxing Day.
Yeah. And the thing just says hello or whatever.
Yeah.
Maria, how nice of you to come.
That's so funny that like to be that bad at improv. Like,
exactly. Just say hello, you fucking lunatic.
Be you. What would you currently do? But maybe he was so away from society that you go, when was the last time he'd actually greeted someone? Do you know what I mean? Like if you're that level of, if he's only ever lived in like a Beverly Hills mansion for years, you go, how often are you talking to people?
Yeah, that's true, actually. And everything is like handed to him by an assistant who's sort of supposed to be invisible.
Yes, who he's not going to thank. I felt this way in the nearest like fancy part of London to me in lockdown was Hampstead, where it's just massive houses. And I remember in lockdown going for like a daily walk and going through down some of those suburban roads, and it just looked so lonely because you're so away from everyone else. Then when every time you saw like a delivery guy knock on someone's door, the door was then opened by like obviously an assistant as opposed to someone from Led Zeppelin. So you go, what do you do? Like genuinely, what are you doing with your day? I find it so strange.
It's true. I always imagine like if you were in a band, I can't ever quite bring myself to picture them just watching TV and scratching their nuts. I can only ever really imagine them like constantly like noodling on a guitar in a kind of home studio or
they're like laying down some tracks. There's someone just in a separate studio on the other side of a glass just pushing some dials up and down and
just lying on even on like or just lying on a lazy boy just kind of going
whereas you go for reality is apparently Jimi Hendrix really liked Coronation Street. He was going out with a British girl and he really liked Coronation Street.
You're kidding.
Yeah, genuinely. So he was fully aware of like Ken Barlow.
That's no good.
I know, it takes away the magic because you go, sorry, you only lived for 27 years. Life's too short for Coronation Street.
Some stuff shouldn't pierce the veil like that. It's like those weird facts where you find out that like Winston Churchill played a Nintendo DS once or something, and you go, that can't be right.
And then you realize, you go, oh, Nintendo existed since like the 1870s, so there was a version of he was aware of Zelda. He was fully aware of Zelda.
Yes, yeah.
The thing is, you know when you get a celebrity advertising,
Ganon is the Hitler of the Zelda universe.
We will fight Ganondorf. The idea as well that like it was a very early noughties thing of celebs being brought in to advertise new bits of tech. So there's that like meme video of like Beyonce with like, it's like a BlackBerry or something, and she's like really enthusiastically pressing it. There's there's a video I saw the other day of like Leona Lewis, the X Factor winner, she's playing like Final Fantasy 12 or something like that, and it's just showing such generic footage of like the party running around the world map, and it keeps cutting back to her going like, yes. Like it's so not in sync. And so like I think actually if consoles had existed in like the 1940s, 100%, of course you'd try and get Churchill. Of course you would. You'd try and get him playing on like a Mega Drive or something like that.
Cigar Simulator or something. You try and get him with something a bit aimed at him.
Yes. I've been playing Shinobi. And he just can't get past.
Get good. You fucking noobs.
Yeah, playing on like a very flimsy LAN connection with like a German teenager and calling him a noob. Mummy, I think the leader of the UK just called me a noob.
Herr Churchill has been trolling me.
Yeah.
Who would be the only? Is there a celebrity that could be used to advertise video games that would be in any way effective? Because so often you just think, no, you don't. You don't fucking play games.
I can fully agree. This is it. Like, even if it's someone who I know does play video games, I'm like, I just don't believe it. Robin Williams. So there was an advert where like I think Robin Williams was playing with his daughter, but his daughter's called Zelda, so everyone just thought he was getting it wrong because you play as Link, and he's like, "Great job, Zelda," and everyone's like, "No, you fucking idiot."
Even R. Williams couldn't escape the wrath of the online gamer comment.
People were getting so angry at him that it was like even Bicentennial Man couldn't save him. Even the greats. Even the greats.
I watched Bicentennial Man on a flight when I was like 9.
That's such a fucking plain film, isn't it? It is. There's certain films where you go, I'll save it for an aeroplane. Like when I flew to Australia a few weeks ago, it was like they had one battle after another, which I still haven't seen. It was like, I'm not watching that on a fucking. I'm not watching it on a. I cannot wait to see it. I'm also not watching it on a plane.
You're never going to watch it.
There's certain films, and I think there's loads of Robin Williams ones where you're like, Flubber, I'll watch it on a plane. Jumanji, yeah, I'll watch it. I saw on the way to fucking Disney World, Florida when I was like 9 years old. Jumanji was on. We watched Jumanji.
That is true. I'd like plain films is a good category.
Yeah, because a friend of mine pointed out.
Send us in your plain films.
Do you remember before streaming services, there was that awful gap between if you missed a film in the cinema and you couldn't wait for it coming out on VHS or DVD, the only way you could see the film was on a plane.
Yes.
Films would be only they'd be like exclusively on planes. They'd have a 3-month, like a 6-month exclusivity deal before you could get it on on home video. So like if you were like, shit, I've just missed Minority Report, then you had to go to Jamaica as the only way you could watch it.
It always blew my mind why it would be like, oh, that's not in the cinema anymore. It'll be on video in a year. And you just think, why in a year?
Leave it in the cinema until it's ready to... Considering we live in a world now where you can see a film at the cinema and on Netflix that same day. Like, they have them on concurrently.
You love doing that, don't you, Glenn? You'd call that the
double.
cinephile double.
To catch all the bits I missed.
Yeah. In the first one in the cinema, you only eat very, very salty popcorn with no drinks, and then at home you watch it again with just drinks.
And just sweet popcorn. And on the way home, I have the salt and sweet mix to allow myself to adjust, a bit like the tunnel between the Jubilee and Piccadilly line in Green Park, where the blue tiles slowly turn into the Jubilee colours tiles. That's what I use. It's like a transitional... It's like Lightspeed in Star Wars.
Look, I'm the autistic one. I should be coming out with facts like that. That's great.
I went on a very autistic tour today.
Did you?
Yeah, I went on the HMAS Vampire at the Sydney Maritime Museum. Now, the tour itself wasn't autistic, but the tour guide was... Oh, yeah. It was like when The Onion had the autistic reporter who, when there was a train crash, would only talk about the damage to the train. It was I was so interested in like this gunship and what it was used for. No idea even what conflict it could have been. And just this guy's entire tour was just, the ship contains around 120,000 tons of metal. In each room you could find up to 2 fire extinguishers. There are 16 light fittings in each room. There are 14 pipes leading from room to room. And you'd go, why? No. It was like if someone went, what's the most boring thing about it? Like, I dare you to find something boring about this ship, and that's what he led with. It's what he fucking led with.
Going on about the crown jewels, like purely from a biochemical, like atomic metals level.
Yes, yeah. The jewels are kept exactly 6 inches apart. Just like the spacings between them.
Yeah. There's a certain type of tour guide like that I'm guessing this is a fucking old dude.
Oh yeah. He'd served in the 70s.
Oh shit. Okay, so he'd on that ship, or had they brought him back just in general?
No, he'd been on. They've got a huge ship, and next to it, they've got a submarine, and he'd served on the submarine. One thing I learned today:
submarines.
You and I, we're too tall for submarines. That's what I learned today.
Correct.
It was
correct. Too tall,
incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh man, 9 months. Imagine 9 months in there. Imagine that.
Congratulations, you've just pictured a baby. That's what every baby has to go through.
What, going on a nuclear submarine and saying, a fucking baby could do this?
Yeah. I was looking around the submarine. I know it's such a stereotype about sailors, but I was looking around the submarine and I was like, If I was underwater, I reckon I'd give it 2 hours before I tried to fuck one of my colleagues. I know I would just go insane, and that'd be one of the first things I did in an act of insanity.
No daylight for 9 months. Yeah, no daylight, sleeping in shifts. You're never really fully standing up.
Triple bunk beds. Awful. Normal toilets and shower. That looked completely normal.
What happens if I accept that the submarine is probably well designed enough to cope with a few people, farting, say.
Yeah.
What if it's everyone, Glenn? What if the chef on the board, the cook, they make some incredibly unwise, bold decisions in terms of what they're serving everyone? What if it's everyone? Does that have an effect on operational? Because it's recycled air. Is there a filter?
Yeah, do you reckon, is that how, a Mary Celeste situation happens? It was just tons of farts and everyone just evaporated.
Yeah, what they say about the Mary Celeste is that all the plates of food were, still half-eaten, perfectly
just
preserved,
beans,
untouched.
All beans.
Yeah, beans and eggs.
Beans, eggs, and figs on the side. And just loads of glasses of milk.
And black coffee and unpasteurized cider.
Yeah, we just don't know. It's remarkable.
And every seat's got a hole burned in it.
It looks like one of those, like one of the pictures of spontaneous human combustion. There's a cigarette and a pair of stilettos. Yeah, and they kind of all farted, and that propelled the ship to land, and that's how they discovered it.
So the cause of the storm.
Yes,
caused by.
But there's entire doors in the ship that they haven't opened, and when you open them, you just get hit by a wall of. That's like how all of Howard Carter's team died. The mummy's curse. Yes.
Yeah. As they put the mummy in the coffin, it just one last enormous fart, and they just quickly sealed it in.
Yeah, someone doing what is described as an elephant's foot of a fart. You died from poisoning weeks later. My colleague's fart was so bad, within days I'd gone bald.
I died even though I went bald even though I was only on the floor above him.
Yeah, that's what might have happened.
His fart was so bad it was covered up by the Soviet Union.
Yeah, it's like in Raiders of the Lost Ark when they seal the Ark, and then it just burns through the box.
Yeah. I think how long would a submarine for 9 months? But if you could have a Nintendo Switch, and they do have gaming on there. Someone posted a photo. I related to it so much. It was a photo of their gaming laptop running Crusader Kings. And then in the background, you could clearly see that they were on a classified submarine.
Oh, I mean,
just thought, what a life.
Yeah, I'm it's one of those jobs that I couldn't do for a day, but I could do for a year. If you just get into the rhythm of this is my life now.
Yeah, I'm old person.
But just looking at their route, I think I would get... What I would go insane from is just the inability to fully stand up. I think I would often find myself probably kneeling down as upright as possible, just so I know what it feels like to have my back straight. But I would go crazy from not being able to stand up straight.
Yeah, I mean, I get that on trains and flights as it is.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? You know what we're thinking of here? The submarine is... there's a tweet ages ago, which I when I'm in an exercise mode, which I haven't been for a year, I totally understood this tweet where it was I just want to go to prison just so I can really work on my
to
gym.
get fit. Yeah,
or just really nail my fitness. In prison, I finally have the chance,
Yeah,
and I thought, I understand that need for separation, but the submarine, what it's giving us, Glenn, is a legitimate job that also gives you prison levels access to nothing to do but gym and game.
Yes, I still think you'd find the opportunity to lie in bed going bum 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 bum. Like, I just think nothing would happen, and I think that's where the fucking of colleagues would come in, because you go, I can't play whist again. I can't. I'm gonna fuck Jim because I can't play whist again.
Yeah, but then it's going to be just like getting bored of a game. Once you've had sex with everyone on the submarine, you'd have to do it again for a different achievement.
Yeah, you're right.
You've unlocked the cook. You can now try and have sex with the cook.
Unlocked the cook is a horrible term.
Submariners apparently are nutters, though.
How do you mean?
Just because they have, like, if you can imagine the level of initiation or like weird culty friendships that happen from that kind of community.
Yeah.
I'm told by people I know who are in the military that submariners are like an odd bunch.
Well, they said which
I can believe.
On the museum bit, it said it had an ice cream machine in it. And I was like,
yeah.
That's better than the McDonald's I went to the other day.
That's a very American thing. There's photos of the US Navy in the Pacific in World War II where there's like a really big unmilitary looking ship with a bunch of military ships around it, and it's an ice cream ship.
What do you mean an ice cream ship?
It's an ice cream ship. It's for making and delivering ice cream. That's how big the US military is.
What a fun. Let's say you've been at sea for months and months and months. That would be the clearest indication to you, seeing that on the horizon, that that's a mirage, and you've gone insane.
And then on the deck, loads of like,
hear me out. There's an ice cream ship, and everyone would go, we need to have you killed.
And it wants us to dock alongside it.
Yeah, and you go, no. This is the siren song. Have you not read the Odyssey?
You're looking through the binoculars, and then it's just like loads of cartoon ice cream cones, like dancing on the deck and stuff.
I always find it so funny.
There's a guy called like Admiral Pudding is in Chinese saluting you.
Midshipman Whippy.
Sprinkles the cabin boy. Yeah. They're all there on the ice cream ship. They're coming this way. You have to believe me.
This is being dragged by both arms and getting crucified on deck.
Then you cut to the ice cream ship, and they're ramming huge 99 chocolate flakes into a torpedo tube and getting ready to sink the ship that he was on. I'm not saying they're on our side. I'm just saying they're on their way.
What a horrible weapon that would seem, a flake torpedo. Just this chocolate log just mushing gently against the side of your submarine, maybe obscuring the windows.
Yeah. That's all it's for, really. It fucks up the engine.
Mirages are always, in cartoons, were always just one palm tree and a little puddle of water. You have some fucking imagination. Like, if I'm going to get tricked into thinking I'm out in the desert, then there should be it should be one of those outlets where it's like lot. A Cineworld, a TGI Fridays, a Frankie and Benny's, and an IKEA. And I'd be like, whoa, I'm rubbing my eyes.
They've got a non-chain ramen place.
Yeah,
please.
Oh, a Chiquitos. I've never seen a Chiquitos on its own, like on a high street. Chiquitos is only ever like between a bowling alley and a Frankie and Benny's in a cinema outlet.
No, Chiquitos. Yes, it's like one of those mushrooms that grows on a tree. It has to be on a tree.
Yes, it's like
it doesn't just grow.
It's like Dorf Romantic or something like that. You go, yeah, sorry, you can only put this tile here, like that weird chess move. That weird chess move where a pawn can replace replace the opposition's pawn, like several places away.
En passant.
Yeah,
if in certain circumstances. Yeah, Chiquitos has to be sort of sellotaped onto the side, or like those lamprey fish that are on the side of sharks. It's a sort of scavenger species.
Yeah, I was at the zoo last week and seeing a rhino, and the birds that are just the rhino is reliant on the birds, and the birds are reliant on the rhino, and they all just live together.
Yes.
That's how Chiquitos operates, with a McDonald's as the apex predator, I suppose. But it lives in harmony.
The most free roaming.
Yes, exactly. But different species, like a Cineworld or an IKEA, they can live in harmony.
McDonald's can be found anywhere in the environment. It'd be like that. It'd be like leaping out, and the McDonald's will come and get you. Whereas, Chiquitos is like one of those frogs that has to be under a particular type of rock. Like, it's so limited.
That was the worst thing about those David Attenborough chain restaurant documentaries, is that only it was an hour long and only half an hour would really be about it. And then the other half would be how the camera people got footage of the Chiquitos. It'd be like a making of the Frankie and Benny's, and you're like, obviously the best bit, is it?
And they had to say, wait, we had to dress our camera crew like customers of a Frankie and Benny's. And they're all wearing like insane clothing combinations and like walking like this, trying to pretend to be what they think the people who go to Frankie and Benny's are.
Exactly. When there's a fight outside TGI Fridays, they're like, we don't intervene. We don't intervene with that. That's we always step
when someone is eating something that they know hasn't been cooked properly, it's going to give them food poisoning.
Yes.
It's nature.
This rack of TGI ribs will give this father of four diarrhea. And you just see him like hurriedly going to the toilet, and there's loads of like rushed camera angles, and you're like, I know they filmed this over several days. I'm not convinced. There's editing. Come on, I know there's one fucking cameraman. This is bullshit.
It's sped up footage of someone assembling a Big Mac to the sound of leather creaking, like it's a plant growing.
It's such a funny sound effect. Because why didn't Professor Robert Winston ever do that on footage of like an erection in like a biology show?
Yeah. Or even better, just construction noises like Age of Empires. Gong, 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 clang, clang. Oh!
Yeah.
Wait, why is that happening while the dick is going up?
Yeah, when a man finally becomes like fully impotent, it does that noise of when a farm goes barren in Age of Empires. Oh no!
I need to redo this.
Boner erection. That's all the villains. Viagra, please.
Phylos.
Vibrating ring, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's so funny. You only see those as service station vending machines, like someone's desperate to get one on the M1. It's so funny.
Yeah, like you're on the M1 and you think, well, I've got a long drive ahead of me. I need the cheapest possible genital ring and a blue pill full of ginseng. I need to raise my internal body temperature 2 degrees and to be cutting off the circulation to the tip of my... It's terrible.
I'd rather get the ring from a jeweler's where they put the little eyepiece in.
When they have the sizing chart that they have to kind of pop you through. Yeah.
What's your measurement? And you go, I've been trying to get his dick measurement subtly for weeks without giving away what I'm trying to buy him.
Yes, yeah. Oh, look at this donut. Hold this donut without your hands. That kind of thing. Not easy. Not easy to do subtly.
Not easy.
Hey, why don't you stick that in this mold here, this jelly mold?
Like Han Solo, yeah. That would be better. Like, you may as well just go blatant with it.
Yeah, I think so.
Speaking of rings, I went to the cinema the other day. I love going to the cinema in a different country. It's wonderful. I've only done it a few times.
Yes.
I've done it I did it in Canada, in Montreal, where I went to see the Aussie horror film Talk to Me, which I loved. And then the next day I went to see Oppenheimer, because this was 2023. Ooh. It was the Barbenheimer summer. And I went to Oppenheimer and it started and it was in French. So I had to leave and say, I'm really sorry, can I get a refund? I don't understand Oppenheimer. And a lot of the themes... Je suis
désolé pour l'atomic bomb. Très désolé.
Regardez l'explosion. Je m'appelle Death, destroyer of worlds. Moi, j'habite a nuclear facility in the desert.
J'aime beaucoup d'attaquer les Japonais. Yes.
How you say until they build another explosion. And then the other time, again, it was a French. I went to visit a friend of mine who lives in Bordeaux, and this is when the third Hobbit film was out. That trilogy we always rewatch.
Yes, of course, that we love.
Yes. The only trilogy I've ever known a director to come out afterwards and go, sorry about that.
Who knew you couldn't get a 9-hour movie out of what would be a 7-hour audiobook?
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there, guys. Sorry. Sorry to waste more than a third of your day. I saw the third Hobbit film, and it was in English with French subtitles. But then what happened was there's bits towards the end where the orcs talk in Orcish or whatever. So that was just the subtitles. So they just changed the subtitles to French. So I couldn't understand anything that was happening. Because the audio. So my friend who can speak French had to lean over and whisper to me in the cinema what they were saying. But obviously, because they're orcs, he was having to lean over and be like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you in your sleep, and I will skin your family." Obviously, the orcs don't say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." But anyway, so those are my two previous international.
It was like you were having a meeting at the UN with orcs.
Yes.
Just there with your guy. What is that? We're still no closer to a negotiation settlement, guys. They're still whispering threats to me.
Orcs promising riches beyond the Hobbit's wildest dreams, and like a Dutch envoy holding up a sign saying he's lying to you. But I went to the cinema the other day in Sydney. I saw the drama. With
which drama?
Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
Sometimes it's fun also to put your arm under your arm and go, as though that's what you do when you do a great joke.
But doing the thing under your arm, going,
yeah, like that.
That's how someone with the plague would react if they tried to do it.
Armpit Arnold's.
Yeah, it's really good, and it does that nice thing of just really vaguely explaining away as to why someone who works in just publishing and someone who just works in museums just have like an enormous New York apartment, because they just go, he works in museums. I wish to live a life that vague.
Museums, but maybe it's in like one of those New York museums where it's like it only exists thanks to the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. Vanderpump.
Yes. Well, there's a bit where he, as like part of a date, he says, "Do you want to check out the museum?" And it's like midnight, but he's got like keys to the museum. So I'm like, oh, so he hasn't got a good job then.
Oh, so he's like the chief
janitor.
And the janitor.
It's the janitor of a museum. I'm like, how did he get this apartment? That's crazy. But janitors must pay
and he
so
goes,
well in museums.
It'd be fun to do a supercut where he goes in and then it just becomes the movie Night at the Museum.
Yes. Yeah.
Just it bleeds in perfectly.
But Night at the Museum, if I were a kid, airplane film, I think.
Oh, big time airplane film.
Well, there was it
big
must have been
time.
2014.
Tower heist.
Yes.
There's supposed to be about Trump Tower originally.
Really?
Apparently.
With Night at Museum, I think it was 2014, because there was a sequel released posthumously the year Robin Williams died, because every year the lights on Oxford Street in London always have a particular theme. And that year it was like sponsored by Night at the Museum. And so whenever you went through down Oxford Street, there were just these looming images of a very sad-faced Robin Williams, like looking down upon you, like the end of Star Wars, where like Yoda's in the sky. It was so surreal.
He's like comedians Yoda.
Yeah,
Robin, I'm dying up here on stage. What do I do? And he appears above you. Hey, ooh, hey, ooh, and does a kind of load of improv that you can.
Not your fault, it is. I know. Not your fault it is. I know. Not your fault it is. Don't fuck with me, Yoda. Don't fuck with me, man.
You could just say not your fault. Yeah. You don't need to say it is at the end.
Okay, it is. Not your fault it is.
But they're hugging when Yoda's legs are like dangling, because of course there's no... The height mismatch there is terrible. It's very embarrassing for him. Is this good? A scene where someone meets Yoda and they give him a hug and he's saying, no. And as they hug him, he just gets crushed like a moth. Like he's actually very light.
Yes, yeah. He must have hollow bones like a bird.
Yeah.
Because he's like, wasn't he like a human, but he's just really old? Have I made that up? I feel like his species is human.
No, there's a baby Yoda.
Oh yeah, there is a baby Yoda. Sorry, yeah, you're absolutely right. But yeah, but maybe that baby Yoda's got the same condition as Robin Williams in Jack. You never know.
Crossover.
Well, on that
profitable crossover. Well, look, we're crossing over to the Patreon to discuss further airplane films. I've got some AI slop I screenshotted that I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
And so we're going to go over there. But thank you very much for listening, guys. I'm still on tour. Please go to pierrenovellie.com to see an updated list of tour dates. Last night, at time of recording, I was at the Salford Lowry. Koji to all the BudPods through Salford.
Lovely venue.
Really nice venue, lovely gig, lovely people. Some Button Boys fans in there as well.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, all good. And the tour continues. I'm in Bath soon. I'm in loads of places. And we've added London dates that keep selling. So Londoners, I'm going to keep saying it's your last chance because officially it is. But if enough of you take it as your last chance, then there'll be another chance. But don't let that create a sense of complacency.
Yes. Go and see Pierre on tour. Put all the dates in the episode description where you can find the link. So Pierre's on tour. I'm on Instagram. My tour is finished. So just follow me on Instagram.
Follow Glenn on Instagram. Also, because I'm mentally unwell, I'll be doing the Fringe. So do come and see me in Edinburgh.
Has it been announced officially?
Yeah. Do you want to know my show title?
I'd love to know it.
So the show is called Okay, One More Then Bedtime.
Oh, that's great. That's really good. I like that.
Which is mainly a reference to how unwise I am to do another You're at the Fringe.
What number solo show is this for you?
I think 12.
That's fucking crazy. I think I've done 5.
Yeah.
No, 6.
You've done 6?
Yeah, I've done 6.
No.
Yeah. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 2022.
Ed Gamble
2025.
Messaged me to say he was disgusted.
That's incredible, though. I'm going to be there for the first 2 weeks. I'm doing a work in progress at like 11 a.m., but I'm not doing a finish show. It's incredible. Like, to have you've written like half a day of stand-up. That's crazy.
It's
you could do a tight 12.
One man Netflix, baby. Give me a call, Netflix. If you want some incredibly juvenile stand-up from 2013, I can bring it to you.
Yes.
I'll tell you that stuff. Shit the bed. Let's go to the Patreon. Koji, everyone. Thank you for listening.